so far before Phytoscience, and now how Phytoscience has transformed your life. Some other benefits, that is what people want to hear, because your testimony today is going to inspire and is going to encourage somebody to kickstart. For many of us that started with zero, we started with borrow fund, we started with nothing. And I can tell you, I don't have money. It's not an issue with MLM. Many people around the world, they've started this business with no fund, because this is the only business that you can start with no fund and you can still make a good fortune. So I'm going to call on the second person, and the second person is one of our diamond, that is Mr. Taye. He's going to tell us his success story, his journey so far with Phytoscience. You can let us know when you joined Phytoscience, and if you have done any other multi-level marketing in the past, please, you can let us know. Please, Mr. Taye, you have the floor. You can unmute yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my leader. I appreciate you. My name is Taye Oseni Salami. I'm from Kwara State. I work with UBA Bank from Jos. After some years, I decided to seek for relocation to Akure, Ondo State. So I was in the business office there. After some years, I decided that, Kai, I need to resign because it was not meeting up with my expectation, as in the salary aspect. Because by the time I collect salary, within 1 week to the second week, I'll be looking for my money to either to borrow from people or from that to seek for this loan. I'm telling you, something happened. There's one man that always borrow us money. After we collect salary, borrow us money. Then I went to Zenith Bank, our sister bank. I made demand there again. I said, what? I said, Daddy, do you also come here? He said, yes, now I do come here now. I do come here to, you think that it is only people that you do borrow money to? Is it, you think that only you people? No, even this Zenith Bank staff, they do borrow money from me. They pay at the end of the month. I think, what? You Zenith Bank that I was thinking that they have been there seriously more than us. Oh, wow. I said, no, the best thing I have to resign. There and then I decided, no, I have to leave the industry. So after about 1 week, I wrote resignation letter. I tabled before my operation manager, Mrs. Agnes. She said, what is it? I said, Ma, I want to resign. Why? I said, I just want to resign. He said, okay, don't worry. Then he called on the business manager, Mr. Remi Fowler, that Mr. Tai said he want to resign. Then Mr. Fowler called me to the office. He said, I heard that you want to resign. I said, yes. He said, what's the problem? Just manage. Don't worry, just manage. Behold, I said, okay. Then I agreed. Then there was a day, they said, they want to increase salary. Behold, let me tell you how much they increased. They only added 500 naira. I'm telling you, I'm telling you the truth. Hi, I say, what? When we're jubilating that this people want to increase salary, but they added just only 500 naira. I'm telling you, I'm a cashier in UBA. So I say, Kai, this thing, I have to take. After about 1 year, 3 months, I entered the exit portal because, you don't have time for yourself. Even on Saturdays, that's what we call Saturday banking. You don't have time for yourself. And we are working like an elephant, eating like an ant. I'm telling you. So the thing is that sometimes even to pay for my house rent is a problem. Yes, it's a problem. So I decided to enter exit portal straight to Marina at headquarters. So it was above the branch level. So they could not beg me again that, okay, don't resign, all this is your time. So I decided I left the system. And not that I was having another work on ground. No, it is the fear of the unknown that is making some people not to decide to resign from the bank, because you will be seeing us packaging ourselves like gala, being in fully air-conditioned office. No, let me tell you that we are not enjoying seriously. It's except those who are at the top that they enjoy the banking sector, banking work. So I decided to resign. I resigned on a clean slate. Then I came to Lagos. I said, let me look for better opportunity. I did some network marketing that I don't want to mention names. What they do is that after every month, before they will pay me as a networker, I will go and be hawking. I said, no, what is this? After some time, fortunately for me, I got information on Phytoscience. On getting information on Phytoscience now, everything changed. They show me the system whereby you don't need to be hawking before you make the money. You don't need to be hawking. It's a business of 21st century. You're just to pass information. In Phytoscience, we sell information. You don't need to be selling product. You don't need, why must I? No, just sell information and you make cool money. And they pay instantly, not till the end of the month. That is why it is not everybody that can sing Abraham blessings are mine. I'm blessed in the morning, I'm blessed in the evening. Abraham blessings are mine. No, it's not everybody that should sing that. Because your own, it is end of the month before you are being paid. Yourself. But in network, in Phytoscience, at every minute of the day, you can be paid. Let me tell you about senior. Once my son said that he wanted some money for this for his lesson fee. It was around 8 o'clock in the night. I said, and I don't have money on me, no money in the account. I said, okay, don't worry, let's see how it goes. Behold, in my back office, there was no money, no dollar. The following day in the morning, I checked my back office. By the grace of God, I saw some money inside that has already entered. Let me tell you today, a system whereby you are not there before you make money, you cannot make money. Unless a system where you are there before you make money, then you are going to make money. But if you click yourself to a system whereby your presence is always needed before you make money, I'm telling you, you just be managing life. Phytoscience will give the opportunity whereby you are not there and you'll be making the money. Can you imagine? The following day in the morning, I checked my back office and I saw some dollars. Behold, I was able to pay the school fees the lesson fee of my son. And it still remains on Jara. Can you imagine? It's a system. So you need to plug to yourself a system whereby you make money residually. Yes, residual income is better than active income. Active income, you must be there. But residual income, it does not need your presence. And that's what a proven system that Phytoscience is offering you. So I will encourage you to partner with Phytoscience and you enjoy it. So in Phytoscience, they pay instantly, they pay dollars. And the exchange rate is 970, 960. Can you imagine? I'm in Nigeria, but I earn in dollars. That's the truth. So I don't need to do to go and stress myself going outside the country. Please, sorry, the people that have gone to outside the country. No, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just telling you that I am in Nigeria and I'm earning in dollars. Phytoscience pay you in dollars. So that's the beauty of the business. I'm telling you that. And I thank God, I've brought a lot of people to the system and they are making the money, the lifestyle. We have time freedom, financial freedom. I have time for myself. I don't need to take permission from anybody. The other day, I'm twins. My name is Tai. My Kende was about to die. Yes, because was sick, briefly sick. Then she called me that please, I want to see you in Jaji. Behold, I was in the banking sector. I could not go. I had to wait the following day to take permission from my operation manager. Then it was Mr. Innocent when I was in Jos. I cannot go. Can you imagine? So until I have waited time till she passed on. But in Phytoscience, you have time for yourself. You don't need to take permission before you travel. You don't need to take permission. You have time freedom, financial freedom, very easy. You are not stressed up. That's the beauty of it. I'm enjoying the lifestyle. That's the truth. And I thank God that not only me, all the people I introduced to the system, they're making the money. They're being paid in dollars. So they're always happy. They're always appreciating me and appreciating God. So I thank God, Phytoscience. And the people that brought it to Nigeria, God continue to elevate you people. I really appreciate you. And by the grace of God, your children, they will continue to see blessings upon blessings. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Phytoscience is working. Apart from even the financial aspect, even the health aspect is a top notch. It's a very wonderful opportunity. The product is stem cell. We don't sell drugs, even not supplements. It's a stem cell therapy. And the beauty of it is originating from Switzerland. And in Switzerland, they don't compromise when it comes to quality. That's it. And it's having FDA certification and NAFDAC certification. FDA certification in the sense that you can send it to any part of the world, no problem. I'm in Nigeria here, and I have a lot of people outside the country. Sweden, UK, America, etc. Can you imagine? It's a system, and we're over 45 countries of the world. That's the beauty of it. So thank you very much. I appreciate you, and God will continue to elevate you. My leaders, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I will encourage you, if you have not partnered with the company, please partner with the company. You will not regret it. It's a proven system. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much. That's a very lovely one. And you have heard from Mr. Taye Husseini. He was a bank. He was into banking. I mean, he's a banker, and he retired. He resigned. He fired his boss. We are not saying you should do that, but we are telling you that we have a lot of people that are into multi-level marketing 100% full time. That is what I do. I don't do any other thing. You will hear my own part of the story. So we have a lot of people around the world. All you just have to do is you just need to know how it's being done. You need to learn. It's all about training. It's all about giving yourself to learn. If you have been in other network before, don't say this is like that one that you have done. Phytoscience is quite different from every other network. That was my own story as well. That was what I thought when I met Phytoscience, because I've done many of them. You know, the last one I did, I told you I was in that business for like 9 years, good, solid 9 years. I put in every effort. And when I check the totality of what I earned in 9 years, it's not up to 1 million. Imagine. So, but Phytoscience is a ball game changer. It's going to transform you. It's not going to stress you. What we have is top notch. We have the best product in the world. I mentioned it earlier when I started. We are one of the top 10 best multi-level company in the world and top 5 best compensation plan in the world. Imagine that. Can you beat that? That is why the success story we are telling you, our journey so far, it is not fake. It is real. It is real. And we can tell you around the globe, people are making so much money. We have a lot of people that have earned over 500,000 USD within the shortest period of time. We have people that have earned over 1 million USD. We are going to show you some faces and you're going to see for yourself. And we want you to do finding as well. And that's why today, all we are doing today is our journey so far with Phytoscience. Phytoscience has really blessed a whole lot of people, and Phytoscience will continue to bless because we have what it takes. We have what it takes. So I'm going to call the next person. The next person on the list is another powerful diamond. In fact, I love this man because this man has a double-decker testimony. A double-decker, by the time he shared, you will understand what I mean by double-decker. It's also a diamond. And who are the diamond? Diamond are people who have earned at least a minimum of 30,000 USD cumulatively. Minimum. So I'm going to call on Mr. Francis Fabian Agu. You have the floor, Mr. Francis.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Francis Fabian Agu. I'm married to a female wife, and I am blessed with a daughter. By God's grace, I am a diamond in this business. I've been in business and particularly in network marketing for quite a long time. I joined network marketing as a student, but unfortunately, I joined a very rigid company. So I struggled a lot. After school, I didn't get the good job. So I wanted to learn trade. And I went learning shoe trading. And I realized that sometimes the challenges we were facing with the guy was, you sell shoes to some ladies, they want to take your shoe for free. I want you to take them to chalets and have sex with them. And they will take your shoe for free. That was not the kind of life I wanted. So that pissed me off in that business. I couldn't continue. I tried other businesses. So I resolved in my mind to dwell on network marketing, but then it was not really giving me what I needed. So I struggled a lot. Most times I trek a long distance. I move from street to street. I move from shop to shop, talking to people. And sometimes when you get 1,000, 2,000 naira profit, you rejoice. Food was cheaper, you eat any day you have opportunity to eat with meat. I just feel happy. And things were going like that. At a certain point, my family members, they were not happy with me, with the way, because everybody felt I should just go and look for a job. But then I was so passionate about this business. I just believe something good can come out of network marketing. Everybody was just like against me in the business, in the family. It was only my mother that was mute about the whole situation. She just felt that I could succeed. And so I just keep struggling over there. At a certain time, I ventured into a business, and God helped me. I had some friends. But one thing about me is that I don't like disturbing friends who has money. If you give me, I'll take, but I don't like disturbing them. And so I ran into a friend who generated an idea, but we needed resources to move it. And so I went in to market the products. We didn't have the product yet, the idea rather. And some of my friends invested. Some gave me 3 million, 2 million, 1 million. I was able to raise about 10 million naira, and we started. We're supposed to realize about 25 million by the time we finished selling our products. But we had some attacks in the business, and the business could not thrive. So we went bankrupt, we were indebted. And it now dawned on me that these guys that actually invested, they will come for their money. And I said, well, if they come, if they arrest me, I'll be in for it. But all I know that I told them, I marketed them about this idea with a clear conscience, and they saw the vision. But then business is like that, I could not strive. So they were not happy with me. But on a second thought from some of them, which was a very lovely one, due to our relationship, they knew I didn't use the money personally. And one day, one of them called me, the one who gave me to the media. He said he has forgiven me. And one other day, he called me, he said, if I have any business to do, I should let him know. He will assist me with money. But then, the only thing that I loved so much, I cherished so much, was network marketing. But very unfortunate to be in a wrong company that wasn't giving me what I actually needed. And of course, there was one of this company I've been with for almost 6 years. In fact, by the time I checked my total earning, it was not more than 3 million naira. And then one day I just picked interest in making research about stem cell. Nobody bited me. And later I found one man that was trying to educate people on stem cell activator. So we were going around trying to sell the idea. I was privileged to talk about the stem cell activator in a co-hospital. And I saw the excitement in the face of the doctors. And so I was moved. I said, these people could be so excited. How much more if they lay their hand on the stem cell? So I was researching on the stem cell more. And fortunately, one of my friends, who we have been in one of the companies before, he wasn't even ending up to me. And he just visited me on one of the Christmas days and began to talk about stem cell. And I know him. I just feel this guy doesn't really have much information on what he's trying to deliver. So I asked him, man, let's just eat. Thereafter you go, I will visit your office. And then I came. I saw some of my friends, including the host. It's my friend for a long time. And I saw them, I saw that things have changed for them. I was just looking at him. That day he was making presentation. I said, look at the transformation on these guys. Whatever they are doing, I don't care to know how they are doing it, but I'm going to succeed. I told myself that I'm going to succeed in this one, even if I have not been succeeding in the other one. But there's something I promised myself. I said, everything that I'm going to make in this
Oh, that is a little bit of each from our sharer. I think the network is done on the side there. Anyway, before he comes back, this is the testimony that we want people to listen to, that it's a business opportunity that you can start with zero. You can start from you don't need to have. Okay, Mr. Fabian, you're back. You can
Okay,
continue.
I'm still on.
All right.
So I picked those 2 flyers. I did something crazy, very funny. And I went into the field. I started with the people that I knew, talking to them. If I talk to you, I will ask you to read the flyer because I made one for my clients and I kept one for myself, for my prospects. One for my prospects, one for myself. I'll ask you to read the flyer so that I can take it. If you refuse to read it, I will read it for you. If you're too busy to read it, I will read it in your presence. I will drop my number. So I was just doing it, not really understanding clearly what I was doing. It was very funny. I just trying to remember how funny and crazy I was doing it. But God was with me. One of those days, one woman just called me. He said they wanted to buy 1 pack, and I just gave her my own price, and she paid. 2 days later, she called for another one. I raised money to register. Subsequently, I was able to make money from the business, and I also upgraded to become a platinum. The business have really helped me in several ways. One of the things that I suffered so much in the time before Phytoscience was inability to even feed myself properly, let alone feeding others. And so my mates were getting married. There was no money. And so each time I go for fellowship, the world people will, when will you ever, are you, they don't know that the problem was the pockets. The part of this country that I come from, you need to have some money before you can approach a woman for marriage. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your time by the time they give you the necessary things you need to do. So I needed some money, but it was difficult. But the business was able to help me. Phytoscience, I was able, not only that I married, and we had some good benefit from the company. As a matter of fact, we enjoyed a very big bonus from the company when the MD promised that any distributor that finds his or her partner, life partner, wife or husband in this company will go home with 1 cow. I stand to tell you that I will want that cow. And it was brought to us live and direct. We enjoyed it. And today, as at November 2022, I ranked Diamond, and my earning hits 30,000 US dollars as at November 2022. We could exchange that to the rate that was last year, not to talk of now that bonus have increased. And so I thank God. By God's grace, through this business, we've been able to buy properties in this Lagos in a choice place with a registered real estate companies. And we've been also able to buy in the eastern parts. And I thank God for that. And I just wondered, some of these things, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even, for a long time, I was on squatting. I couldn't even rent a house. It took a long time in my stay in this Lagos before I could rent a house. And through this business, and I live in a comfortable 3-bedroom flat, and I can eat good food. If you look at some of the pictures they showed before, you will see that things were really rough. But I love eating well. I love things that could make me, at least my body could come up and look handsome. But then when the thing was not there, man was just drying. One day, one of my friends asked me, "Are you sick?" I said, "There is nothing wrong with me again. I was once sick, but I'm no longer sick." And she didn't know that it was poverty that was brucellosis that was eating me up then. But I thank God today. You see, one thing I've come to realize, and I keep telling myself, if I didn't take that bold step, just like so many people, we keep procrastinating. If I didn't take that bold step the day I came to Phytoscience to register, if I had said, I don't have money, I even had challenges that day. Somebody want to deceive me. It divides my attention while I was in the office to something else, but I didn't allow that distraction. I said to myself, if I have not taken that decision to start this business, it means I would have still been in the same position of being broke regularly now. And today, I thank God for Phytoscience. With Phytoscience, I've been able to lodge in a 5-star hotel because of Phytoscience. If you look at some of the pictures they will flash now, you will see me eating in Marriott Hotel and Chinese restaurant, expensive places, world-class hotel that I never dreamed of. These are the kind of things that I wish, but an opportunity, the companies I were never provided me the opportunity to enjoy that. But Phytoscience have given me such. So I want to encourage everyone, especially the guests, even if you don't have money now, that you are poor is a state of mind. Success is a state of mind. Nobody is born to be poor. It is your choice. So if you make a decision that you can change your situation, things will always change. The problem with so many people, why they remain the position where they are and never change, is because they feel too comfortable at their comfort zone. And they feel everything is the same. But if you can leave your comfort zone, things will certainly change for good, just like we're experiencing it now by God's grace. I want to sincerely appreciate God for the opportunity given to us and Phytoscience, particularly my upline and my team leaders who have been very supportive to me to this extent, wherein I've been ranked as one of the diamond. I sincerely appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much.
All right. Mr. Fabian, thank you very much for sharing your journey so far with Phytoscience. And I always like to tell people you are one of the luckiest person in Phytoscience because you got in fact, you married a Phytoscience woman. So your house, your baby, they are all what? Phytoscience products. Thank you very much for sharing this opportunity. And this is to inspire somebody out there who probably think his own situation is bad or is more, is nothing to talk about. You can see for yourself, you can hear from the horse's mouth. People started, I don't have money, it's not an issue. I don't know how to talk, it's not an issue. I don't know where to go. Nobody's asking for your certificate here. All you just have to do, multi-level marketing is another different university. All you have to do is come in, learn from people who are succeeding and just copy and paste. And before you know it, you are good to go. Imagine having a business partner in different parts of the country. That is what is happening to many of us now. There are so many countries I've never been to. And through this opportunity, my business is moving there because for me to connect somebody that connects somebody, and all you just have to do is know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and your business is everywhere. Many of us, if you look at our business expansion, you're going to see many of our leaders having businesses in over 20 countries of the world. How will you feel if you check the number of people that work with you, that they are not working for you? In multi-level marketing, we work with each other because we have this support system. Imagine when you have about 15,000 people in your team and everything that everybody does, whatever you do, they hear from you. Whatever they do, you hear from them. How will you feel? That is why a lot of people, while they are sleeping, they are not making money. But coming to Phytoscience, you are sleeping, you are making money in Phytoscience. All we have to do is just learn and copy and paste. Thank you very much for sharing your journey so far with us. Now, we still have about 2 or 3 more to go. But before I call the next person, let me quickly tell you about our business plan. Let me quickly tell you about our company profile. Let me quickly share. Please permit me to do that. We are still going to continue. We still have some powerful leaders as well that's going to share their journey so far with Phytoscience. So I want to share this slide. Please permit me to share this slide. We just want to tell you what this platform these people use to achieve all what they are talking about. And we call it a proven system. A proven system because something that is working, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Something that works for other people, and all you just have to do is still working. Just copy and paste. Phytoscience is a pure platform. It's not a platform whereby all the people that have joined ahead of you, you have to continue to serve them. That is the mentality of so many people. When you tell them about multi-level marketing, I've heard many people saying it, that, oh, you want me to come and work for you. You people started about 3 years ago. When I come now, I will not under you. It's not, it doesn't work that way. Phytoscience is quite different from every other network. It happens like that in some other network, but Phytoscience, you can come in today, you can make money more than people who have started the business like 2, 3 years, because the platform is just a playing ground, and there's nothing like you are envying anybody. Just do what you need to do and grow your team. That is that. So please permit me to share my slide. Let me quickly tell you few about our company, the company profile. I will start with the company profile. Now, Phytoscience is a business opportunity that has come to stay. Please, my post is do you see my screen? Is my screen on? Is it up?
Yes, it's up.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we have what we call proving system, and that proving system is what we are celebrating today, and this is what we want you to come and enjoy. Firstly, I would like to tell you about the company profile. Phytoscience started, we started Phytoscience, that was year 2012, that was September 2012, to tell you that Phytoscience has gone through the thin and thick of anything that you can think. You see, for a business to have lasted for 10 years, it means that business has come to stay. Many people, business came after Phytoscience, after like 2, 3 years, they are nowhere to be found today because they don't have what we have. We have product that is speaking for us. We are the first company to introduce plant stem cell to the entire world. And I mentioned it, we are one of the top 5 best competition plan in the world. You can't take it from us. 10 best multi-level, best 10 multi-level company around the world. That is to tell you. And Phytoscience as a company started in year 2012. We have our distribution company in Malaysia, and our production company is in Switzerland. The company that handle our production is Mibeba Chemistry. You can do findings on that. Phytoscience, generates about 15 million US dollar on monthly basis as profit. You cannot beat that, even with the downsizing and what have you around the world. For a company that is making about 15 million US dollar as a profit on monthly basis, it's not just ordinary company. And Phytoscience has produced over 100 millionaires in dollars. I'm talking about dollars. I'm not talking about naira. I'm not talking about some other currency. I'm talking about a currency that's, when people put that currency, they love to smile, especially for many of us who reside here in Nigeria. You know what the dollar is talking about now. If you have $1,000 in your hand, it simply means you're having about almost maybe over 1.2 million naira in your hand in Nigeria of today. So Phytoscience has produced over 100 millionaires, and this is a proving system that we are talking about. We have our building that worth about 4.5 million US dollar, fully paid. We are not indebted to any company or any financial firm. It simply means Phytoscience is going nowhere. There are some companies, they will start with borrow fund, and because they couldn't meet up, you just see that the business will just shut down. So we have our physical office in Malaysia, in Desa Pentalink, and Phytoscience, we have support system that makes this business to work very, very lovely. You don't need to buy and sell. It's only Phytoscience business opportunity. I've seen people coming into Phytoscience, and you don't need to have a warehouse. Some other company that we partner with before, you must have a warehouse whereby, because on monthly basis, you need to buy a huge amount of product for you to qualify or for you to get some benefit. Phytoscience is not like that. You just pick a package of your choice. When you pick your package, use your product, then share the testimony that come from the usage of the product to people around you. That's what you need to do. And on monthly basis, you don't need to buy, you don't need to buy a truckload of products for what we call auto ship or maintenance. I can tell you, as a matter of fact, we have a lot of people who have earned so much in this company. Some of them don't buy more than 1 pack of products for personal use. Other companies will tell you the higher you go, the bigger your job, the bigger your work. So Phytoscience has what it takes. So the proving system we are talking about is something that every one of us, we are enjoying, and we are calling our guests to come and partner with us. For many people out there who are tired of their lifestyle, we have lifestyle in Phytoscience, and that lifestyle is what we are preaching today. If you are the kind of person that always borrow money for businesses, if you don't see people giving you money, you cannot, this is not the best way. Now, look at this. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, don't totally reject it. Say yes first. Then the next thing is learn how to do it later. That is where a lot of people fail. When you see an opportunity, you reject it totally. And I always like to tell people, opportunity is something that will transform you. It's a ladder that will take you from where you are to the next stage that you aspire to go. So don't totally reject any opportunity. Say yes, then now learn how it's being done. That is what Richard Branson said. Now we have a powerful reward system that you cannot take away from us. So many companies copy what we have, and it's just a matter of time. Within 2-3 years, they are nowhere to be found. We have what it takes. We have the product that speaks for us, and we are the originator of this compensation plan that a lot of people are copying now, but they cannot stand it because they don't have what it takes. Now, we want to distinguish between linear income and residual income. Look at this statement. I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than my own personal effort. That is what John D. Rockefeller said. If you are the kind of person that what you believe is your 100% effort, then you are living in 18th century, you are living in 19th century. The 21st century business, you don't need to put in all your 100% effort into something. All you just have to do is just add 1% of your effort to 100% of other people's effort, then you are good to go. And that is where linear income and residual income, for a lot of people who choose linear income, it's an active income. You must be present every time. Come rain, come sunshine, you must be present there. If you are not there, you don't earn because you have to do it actively. Now look at it. You work, then you get paid. Then what happens if you don't work? Then you don't get paid. A lot of people, probably in the course of their work, they had accidents and they were being laid off. And now today, they don't even have money to take care of themselves anymore. But that is actual linear income. But when it comes to residual income, you have to work. Nobody say you are not going to work. You have to do the work. You work first. But the process here is you get paid over and over again for what you started once. If you are not there, you are going to get paid. You work, then you get paid, and the process can repeat itself, which allow you to get paid over and over again. That is where we belong to, residual income. And if you look at residual income, people that toe the line of residual income, they are always ahead. But if you are in linear income, you can always get by, you cannot get ahead. And you have to live the kind of lifestyle, a stereotype lifestyle, a rat race lifestyle. Look at it, we have 11 ways of powerful earning Phytoscience, but time is not going to permit us to explain the whole 11 ways. We are just going to give you about 2 or 3 of them. By the time you come in, you are going to see other ways of earning for yourself. But I can tell you, even the 2 or 3 that we are going to mention can make you millionaire. I'm a fan of just about 2 of this income. And even 2 of this income is okay for me. If you take the rest away from me, I'm still going to make my money because it's a well-structured compensation plan. Look at it. We have what we call direct bonus. We have roll-up bonus. We have matching bonus. We have key-in bonus. We have pairing bonus, reorder bonus. We have matching reorder bonus. We have matching pairing bonus 2. We have matching development 2 bonus 2 bonus, and we have M2 bonus. And we don't totally tell people about retail because we don't do retail. I don't sell product. All I just have to do is to sell the entire package of what Phytoscience is offering. Phytoscience offer you health and wealth. We are people helping people to go to get their health back. So that's what we do. We don't allow people, we don't tell you to come and buy product and sell. We don't do that. People that does that, they don't make money in multi-level market. That's why people get tired when they sell. So what we are selling is a totality of health and wealth. Now, the first income that we are going to discuss is called direct bonus. It can as well be regarded as referral bonus. And our direct bonus or referral bonus is between 13.5% to 45%. The company want to pay 45%, but it's a choice now. The company wants you to choose for yourself. They want to pay 45% of direct bonus or referral bonus. It is a package that you choose that will tell me whether you are going to fall in the class of 45% direct bonus or 13.5. Now we have different packages. Our main package are silver package, gold package, and platinum package. The list of them is silver, as you can see. We have gold, we have platinum. So if anybody comes in with a silver package, your business you can only earn 13.5% of direct bonus. You cannot earn more than that. You can only earn 13.5% of a silver package that you introduced. If a silver package comes in or partner with Phytoscience through you, you can get 45% because silver can earn 45% of a silver. But you cannot a silver cannot earn 45% of a gold, of a platinum, because they are higher than silver in package. So that is it. Now let's look at it. You are a silver. You pick a silver package, and the cost of telling people what this system can offer them, what our product can do, somebody partner with Phytoscience with silver package through you, the company is going to pay you 45% that is set aside, which is 32.85 USD. $32.85 is what the company pay on silver package that comes on board. So a silver that introduces that silver is earning a full 45%. Then what happens if a silver introduce or connect a good package into the system? Now, from 45% that the company is supposed to pay, the silver can only earn 13.5% of what the company budgets. So this silver will earn 88 USD for connecting a good package. What happens if he connects a platinum package? He earns 135 USD. That's 135 USD. That is still earning at 13.5%. 13.5% of what the company budget to be paid on platinum. So let's consider what happens if you are a gold. Now you choose a better package that is higher than silver. A gold that, excuse me, a gold that introduces a silver will earn 32.85 USD. If you go and you connect a friend or a family member that comes in with gold, the company pay you 177.75 USD. That is what the company budgets. So silver cannot earn 177.75 of gold. Silver can only earn 88 USD from 177.75 USD. Now, what happens if this gold connect a platinum package? It earns 225 USD. And this bonus is a kind of instant bonus. It's an instant bonus. You earn it instantly. It's not after 1 week or after 1 month. You earn it. It's not before the close of the day. You earn it immediately the person do a sign up into the system. So a gold earn 225 USD from the platinum it connects. Now, platinum earns 45% of a silver, 45% of a gold, and 45% of platinum. You can see on the screen, if a platinum connects a platinum, it earns a whooping sum of 450 USD, whereas silver that connected a silver earns 135 USD. You can see that this silver is missing, is losing money. That is the case of many of us who started. I started this business as a silver package member. I even borrowed the money. You are still going to hear my story. So I don't have money or I want to start big. It shouldn't be a problem. It's not the yardstick to join. Start first, then you can grow. Start first, then you can learn every other thing that needed to be learned so that you can move ahead. Now, silver cannot earn 450 USD on a platinum. I told you it can only earn 135 USD. So it's only platinum that earns 45% of 450. That is 450 USD that the company budget on platinum, and that is how our direct bonus goes. So if you are choosing a package, make sure you choose carefully. If you have the money to start the business as a platinum package, don't say I want to test the water, with one leg first. Just start straight with platinum, and that is how people make money. So if you start with smaller package and start connecting people, and they come in and they try to join or to partner with the company with higher package, you are going to be missing money. I missed some money before I was told what to do. Now, there's another bonus that we call key-in bonus. Key-in bonus is a processing fee, and it is limited to only platinum. That is the advantage of a platinum package member. Only platinum has what we call key-in bonus. Is a processing fee. Platinum are allowed to process registration on behalf of the company, and for every processing, for every package that you process as a platinum, you earn 2 0.19 USD on silver, you earn 11.85 USD on gold, you earn 30 USD when you process a platinum. So it simply means if you are a silver, you are a gold, you cannot process, you are losing that money. So that is that. Now, one of the best and my favorite is direct bonus and pairing bonus. Because if you just take every other one away from me and you give me these two, I'm still going to make good money in Phytoscience, because this is where you can structure a business. This is where you can build a business empire and you can leave the legacy behind, because it's all started from you, and before you know it becomes a big empire. Now, as a silver, pairing bonus is also called matching bonus. Matching bonus is when the company is asking you to do a small task, connect minimum of 2 people, one on the left, one on the right. They are not giving you too much. Like Mr. Taye, one of the sharer, he was a banker. If you are a banker, you know the kind of target you are being given as a banker on monthly basis, and your salary. Many people don't even earn more than 150,000 naira, even as a banker, and you are placed on maybe 30 million naira target, 40 million naira target, and that is that. But look at here, the company is only telling you connect minimum of 2 people around the world. Minimum of 2, one on the left, one on the right. So if you are a silver package, we are using this illustration that let's assume you talk to 2 people and they join you as a silver package member. One on the left, one on the right. So when you see S1, S1 signify silver 1 and silver 2. So you have one on the left, one on the right. Apart from your direct bonus of 32.85 USD in 2 places, the company will match the 2 of them together. We call it matching bonus or pairing bonus. The company will match them together and pay you $14.60. How do company pay this money? Now we have what we call product points. Every package has product points. Silver is allocated 73 points. We have gold 395 points, and platinum is 1,000 points. So for you to pair, it simply means you have 73 points on your right for silver that you connect on the left. You have 73 points for silver that you connected on your right. When you pair them together, 73 divided by 73 will give you 1. So you have one single pair, and our pairing rate for one single pair is $14.60. So what happens if you have 2 pairs? It's simply you are going to multiply it by $14.60 times 2. If you have 3 pairs, no matter the number of pairs you have, a single pair, always remember that a single pair rate is $14.60. So in this case, S1 and S2 give you one single pair, which is $14.60. In Nigeria today, you can multiply it. If you have $14 or if you have $10 today, you know it's a lot of money in Nigeria. So all you need to do is make sure you work with S1 and S2. Let them duplicate what you started. Let them replicate your action. You don't need to abandon them. Teach them what they need to know. That is why the saying that I read the other time say, if somebody give you an opportunity, somebody show you an opportunity, you don't even know how it works, don't totally reject it. Just say yes and learn how it works. So these 2 people, don't abandon them. Teach them what they need to do. Work together as a team and let them also duplicate what you have started. So, but you are going to earn from that moment that you connect one person on the left and the right, and you're going to be earning this money as people come to join your team, both on the left and right. So in this case, S1 introduced Kudi, S2 introduced Ade. You can see that even S1 and S2, they've not even gotten their 2, because some other company will tell you until when S1 gets their 2 before you are being paid. No, S1 introduced Kudi, S2 introduced Ade, then it simply means another pairing has occurred for you, which is $14.60. So that is how people get paid, and that is how you get your money. So for S1 to get paid for pairing bonus, S1 must justify what the company asked him or her to do by getting the second person on the right. And don't forget, if you even have more than 2, your excess of 2 will be a placement. It serves as a teamwork for other people that have not gotten their 2, because the system can only recognize 2 people in your first level generation, 4 people in your second level generation, because 2 must give birth to 4. 2 introduce 2, 2 introduce 2, that is your second level, you have 4. So, but it doesn't work that way. It's not until when they get their 2 before you are getting paid. Once somebody enter into your left zone and right zone, you are getting paid. Let's consider what happened if you are good. I told you the product points allocated to every good package that comes on board is 395. So it simply means If I come in to get it today as a good package member, then the person that sponsored me or the person that connected me into the system receive 395 points. And everybody in that lineage up to the first person that started the business received 395 points. That is the beauty of this business. Everybody that is up there, that is up me, receive 395 points. So for me to connect good one and good two, it simply means I have 395 points on the left, 395 points on the right. Then how do you now calculate your pairing? Divide 395 by 73, it's going to give you 5.4 units. So you have 5.4 units on the left and on the right. Then it becomes 5.4 pairs. So you multiply by $14.60. $14.60 multiplied by 5.4 units that you have from left and right give you $79. Gold one, introduce pudding. Gold two, introduce a day. Another $79 as a call for you. And you can earn that money often and often. A lot of people earn about almost 20 pairs in a day. We'll show you some of these earnings before we leave this place. Now, if by the time you become a platinum, you are already in money, this is where a lot of people make good money, because when you become a platinum, you earn up to infinity. If you are a silver, you cannot earn up to infinity. You have a limitation. If you are gold, you have a limitation. For a platinum, we earn up to infinity. It simply means there's no limitation to what you can earn as a pairing bonus. Now, you register P1 and P2. Don't forget that the company has paid you 450 USD on P1, 450 USD on P2. And don't forget the processing fee that I mentioned. You have earned 30 USD for processing P1. You have earned 30 USD for processing P2. So calculate what you have earned. Now, 1,000 points is allocated to you when you sign up P1 and P2. So you have 1,000 points on the left and the right. Divide 1,000 points by 73, it will give you 13.69 units. So 13.69 units multiplied by $14.60, that is how we arrive at $200. And a lot of people earn this money without stress. So P1 introduce Kudi, P2 introduce Ade, then additional $200 paid to you. Once two people join your organization from left and right, you continue to earn this money continuously up to infinity. That is what we enjoy. Now, I may not be able to explain the whole 11, but let me now show you the 10-month income projection based on the pairing bonus that I just explained now. If you want to run this, let's assume you want to run this business for, just try it. It's what many of us have done. Just try to run this business for 10 months, but look for people who are business inclined. Look for people who want to change their lifestyle. Look for people who want to add to their portfolio. Look for people who want to build a business empire. Look for people who want to leave a legacy. You see, there are a lot of people out there, if they go back to, if their time is up on this planet, they don't even have anything to leave behind. We are telling you a business opportunity that you can leave behind for people, and they will continue earning forever. So 10-month income projection based on pairing bonus. As a silver member, your first month, you come in with your two, left and right. You will earn your $14.60. Then month two, those two people, they did the same thing that you started by getting two people each. Then it simply means you are going to earn $14.60 in two places, which will give you 29 USD. If you do that down the line for the next 10 months, you get your two, two gets four, four gets eight, eight gets 16. And so it simply means you are not the only one doing it. Everybody just gets their two, you connect them, you sell the business opportunity to them, you sell the health aspect of Phytoscience to them, and they see it. By 10 months, the silver would have earned $14,934 USD. Imagine that. 10-month income projection. You can try it with the power of two. That is a very big business opportunity, and you don't have control over it. You can't stop it. Once you start it, then there are people that will tell you they can get 10 people, because the people I know is not the people you know. So fingers are not equal. If you are a gold member, how much would you have earned in 10 months? You would have earned 80,817. For your first month, you earn 79 USD for pairing, for having one on the left, one on the right. Second month, those two people get their two each, would have earned 158, and your first level generation would have earned 79. You are not the only one earning this money. By the time you earn 158 for your second level generation, the very first two people you introduce would have earned 79. By the time you earn 316 USD as a gold member for your third level generation, your first level generation would have earned 158 USD. Your Second level generation would have earned 79. It's a win-win. So 80,000 USD is what you would have earned, if you practice this power of two for the next 10. What happened if you're a platinum? Would have earned about 204,600 USD. Imagine that. Even just give me 10% of this money is okay. I'm telling you, this is what this is some of the earning. You can see this is what you are seeing on the screen is a daily earning of people. Imagine when you are not at work, you are not under anybody, nobody's bossing you around, and you are earning about 565.9 USD in a single day. There's another one in a day, the person earn 516 USD. Imagine another person earn 1,802 USD in a single day. That is because our bonus is paid on daily basis. We have daily income, we have instant bonus, we have monthly income, we have yearly income, we have all sorts of income because we are running a residual income. And based on what you are earning from the day you join Phytoscience, from the day you started the business, we are being run. And one of the things I love about Phytoscience, because I have to compare where I was coming from, with Phytoscience that I am now. In other company, before you can be ranked, I said it earlier, you have to buy a whole lot of money. That's why you see a lot of multi-level marketing company, they will fold up. So many people, they run into debt because they need to go to any financial firm that can borrow them money. Some people borrow money from, banks. Some people borrow from, different sources, and they will have to buy like 10 million product for them to be ranked. And the second one, you need to buy again. Then when you buy and you don't sell, then your house is going to become a warehouse, and those products are going to be expired. And that is why you see a lot of people do not like multi-level marketing, because they think multi-level marketing is a business that will stress you. It's a business that you have to continue to sell and sell. In Phytoscience, our ranking is based on what you earn, not by the number of people that you have introduced, and not by the number of products or the quantity of product that you have purchased. All you just have to do is pick a package that suits your pocket, then start your business. Then a star one person, it simply means if you are a star one, it means cumulatively you have earned about 3,000 USD. We have a lot of people that dusted this in just 48 hours. I've seen a lot of people like that. And I will also tell you my story, and we have a lot of other people that has also come in to share their testimony. Now, for who are two-star people are people who have earned 7,000 USD so far, minimum. We are talking about minimum. It could be more than that. If you look at the gap between 7,000 and 3-star, it simply means it's a 2-star. It is possible for a 2-star to have earned about 14,000 USD. So we are talking about minimum here. Who are the 3-star people that have earned 15,000 USD on the minimum? Diamond are people that have earned 30,000 USD. Blue diamond are people that have earned 50,000 USD. Black diamond, 100,000 USD. Phyto diamond, 200,000 USD. Crown diamond, 300,000 USD. Crown director, 400,000 USD. Crown ambassador, 500,000 USD. Crown vice president, 750,000 USD. And crown president, 1 million USD. And royal crown, 3 million USD. I can tell you that we have a lot of people around the world who have earned this money. We have a lot of people in Nigeria who have earned, who have gotten to some ranking level here, and we are going to show you few of their faces. We have a lot of them. The time will not permit us to be, flipping all their picture. So that is our ranking. This ranking is better than when a company is forcing you to buy the product that you don't even know how to sell them, or you just have to buy for you to be ranked. And that's why they celebrate people that are ranked based on product over there. And at the end of the day, the business will fold up. So by the time you become a diamond in Phytoscience, you become a shareholder. That's another lovely thing. The company share their turnover, their yearly profit. 3% of their yearly profit is being shared with people from diamond up to the crown president and more. So imagine you're a diamond and the company is sharing 3% of their profit. And I mentioned it earlier that this is a company that generates about 15 million US dollar on monthly basis, no matter how bad business is. 3% of 15,000 USD is being distributed among people who are ranked. And this money is being paid on monthly basis. And at the end of 12 calendar month, the company push the money to you. When people are shouting Happy New Year, middle, that is the December 31st, middle of the night, just push that money. And that bulk money is for you to go and, offset so many other projects. If you have other businesses that you want to venture into, you have money to get it done. This our African director, and I can tell you, these are people that God used to bless so many lives in Nigeria and around the world. Phytoscience is in more than 41 countries of the world, and we have our crown ambassador, Mr. Bismarck Osavo Boateng. He's a man that I respect so much. I've known him even before Phytoscience, and he's doing wonderfully well. And he's a man that has the love of a lot of people around him. And we have also our crown ambassador, Mr. Jide Olauke. I can tell you they are on this. They are in this Zoom meeting as I'm talking to you. And we have the lady in the middle. You can see Dato Aziza Binti Razali. She's a lady that has earned $1 million US in multiple times. I'm telling you what I know. So we are not faking it. You can do your findings. And we have one of our great leader, a very powerful leader, very quiet, but she's very aggressive when it comes to money making. She has empowered a lot of people, and a lot of people have made so much money, and a lot of them are thanking God for that. She is a Phyto Diamond. Phyto Diamond are people that have earned at least minimum of 200,000 USD. And you can see on the screen as well, we have Black Diamond, we have Madam Alex Ibori, and myself, Olalere Michael. That is a minimum of 100,000 USD. And I can tell you, we have many leaders here who have about 3 accounts that has earned, the 3 accounts that has become diamond, and that is what we are enjoying. We have a whole lot of blue diamond. Just to show you few, we have Madam Ijoma Stella, we have Madam Sarah Oladiran, Mr. Olawale John, Mr. Henry is one of my co-hosts, Mr. Henry Okucha, we have Madam Mary Olariwaju, we have Obiefuna Faith. This is a lady that came in as a youth copper. She came to Lagos to look for job, and when she looked for jobs, she couldn't get any job, and she just want to use Phytoscience just to be playing until when she gets a good job. But Phytoscience really surprised her, and today she's one of the people that we are celebrating Phytoscience that has earned over 50,000 USD, and with this, she has been able to travel to more than 3 countries of the world, all expenses being paid by Phytoscience. And I can tell you, she has already qualified for another travel that is coming next year in Dubai. That is that we have many of our leaders. We have Madam Mary Tinoi. We call her DD, dollar dispenser. That is our business name. Imagine somebody that is dispensing dollar. That is that. We have another powerful leader, Ejafo Benedict. This is a man that hit double ranking within a year. He hit double ranking, becoming a diamond within the same year. He became a blue diamond in that same year. And we have our powerful professor, not just, when you mention professor, there are some professors that are just ordinary title. This is a professor of mathematics. Is one of the man that I respect so much. Why we have a lot of people out there, they don't want to venture into multi-level marketing. This our prof ventured into multi-level marketing for the purpose of health, and he was convinced because he actually got what he needed from Phytoscience product, and this really moved him into the business. And today he is a blue diamond. How will you feel you are earning your salary, you are collecting your salary, and you have earned over 50,000 USD with just one single account? And we have so many other people like Mr. Victor Emure, that is one of our diamond, very, very powerful leader. We have Mrs. Akwa Falabi, Oluwashina Ibiri, Obian, Mary Teresa. Sorry if I don't pronounce that name very well. And this is one of our sharer today, Mr. Francis Agu, is also a diamond. We have many of them. You can see Mr. Tayo Sini. You can see Madam Antonia, and you can lady, she's a story, Karim Ilikis Ayomide, to tell you. And we have lifestyle that we want people to emulate. Phytoscience is a business opportunity that's going to connect you with the rich, that's going to give you a treat where the so-called rich also enjoy. I've been able to get to some country through the platform of Phytoscience, all expenses being paid. I've been able to meet people, I've been able to establish friendship, and my business is running in so many countries, even without my knowledge. And and that is what we are talking about. So we have a system. What is the benefit? We are going to give you a platform to run for you to earn money without your 24 hours attention. Financial freedom is what you want. You are going to get it in Phytoscience, and you are going to be your own boss if you wish. Many of us, this is what we do 100%, and I cherish my time and I control my time. I have total time freedom, and I've been able to travel around the world, all expenses being paid by Phytoscience, and so much more. And this is our the current travel, the latest one. We traveled to Mauritius, where we meet. People came from different parts of the world. You can see the picture. How will you feel on Monday when people are at work? We are on the sea. We are on the high sea. We are just cruising. We are enjoying ourselves. And if I just sign, what we love to do is we enjoy. We enjoy goodness of Phytoscience. You can see travel to Korea. You can see myself. You can see travel to Mauritius, Malaysia. We have Dubai. We have many other ones, and people are enjoying quality lifestyle. This is what we are telling you. Now, how do you become a member? I told you we have about 3 different packages. We have silver, we have gold, and we have platinum. For you to become a platinum member, all you need is about 2,688 USD, and you are going to be giving our product. You are going to be giving products, and these products are meant for you to use, not for you to sell. These are products that you can use. We have a therapy. We have a therapy platform whereby you can run our therapy for at least minimum of 3 months, 6 months, 18 months, depending on what our product is also meant for protection. You need to prevent. You need to prevent yourself. Don't wait until sickness comes. When I came into Phytoscience, I wasn't sick in my body. I was just broke. I was broke, totally broke, and that was my focus. And Phytoscience is helping me to the myself to keep myself at 2 double stem cells, and you are going to get 4 bottles of Actual Plus. You are going to get 2 boxes of High IQ. All these products are fantastic. These are not just ordinary products. They are top-notch products that you cannot find anywhere. And for a lot of people that attended our Monday meeting, you can testify that people share a lot of testimony around the world. What is product? The product you are seeing on the screen will be given to you. For more information, you will get back to the person that invited you to this one. Platinum is about 1,354.5 USD, 0.50 USD, and you are going to get this product. And we have a good package that goes for $978.25 USD. So if you want to know the naira rates, you can consult the person that invite you. They are going to do the conversion for you, and you are going to get this product. And we have silver package that goes for 203.18 USD, and you are going to be given the product you are seeing on the screen. Now, the good news that I want to share with you today is we are on a promo at the moment, because this is the season of love. We are in festive period, and the company is giving us a promo on gold. If anybody comes in today between now and the end of the year as a gold member, you are automatically given a platinum status, meaning you are saving money. You don't necessarily need to pay about 2,600 USD to become a platinum. You'll be given a platinum status, and you're going to be earning. Your status is going to change. The only difference will be you paid for gold, 978 USD. The company give you products that is allocated to gold package, but your status is going to change, and you're going to run your business like a platinum, and there's no demotion. So if you want to come in with a silver promo, we also have what we call silver promo. Silver promo is about 152.65 USD, and that will give you about 3 pack of crystal cell. For a lot of people, we call this one student package. For a lot of people, a lot of students, they don't have money, but they want to run this business. You can come in with bronze, you can come in with silver package, you can come with silver promo, and bronze is about 112 USD, 112.9 USD. We're giving 3 pack of double stem cell. Now, we are giving you the right business, the right company, because we have what it takes. Our business is superb out there. Our product cannot be compared to any other product. We don't run just regular supplement. We are running stem cell therapy that come from Switzerland. and the first plant stem cell, apple plant stem cell all over the world. So we are introducing to right company, right product, and right competition plan that is not going to stress you. Remember, you make money by sharing this phytoscience opportunity with others, not by selling products, not by hawking the product. All you just have to do is by sharing business opportunity, by sharing phytoscience business opportunity with others. Sharing is caring and sharing is earning. This is our competition plan. Thanks for listening, and we are going to continue. I'm going to stop here. So if you have any question, we are going to, within the next 25 minutes, we are going to round it up so that we can allow you to enjoy your night. The next person I'm going to call now is the next sharer.
No. I wanted to
you want to say something?
You should go on with the sharing.
Okay, so I'm going to call the next sharer, and the next sharer is no person than my beautiful sister, Karim Ilikis Ayomide. She's going to tell us how she ventured into phytoscience and what phytoscience has done for her, the problem before now, and a lot of things that you need to know concerning her. So please, the floor is yours, Ayomide. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, sir. Good evening, everyone. My name is
evening.
Miss Karim Biliki Zayomide, and to God be the glory. In phytoscience, I'm a diamond. I return glory back to God, and I use this opportunity to, in fact, to appreciate God for the day I say yes to this phytoscience business. I joined phytoscience 2019. That should be 4 years ago. And it wasn't easy at all as at that time, because as at that time, I work with a real estate company. As a realtor, I have to, sell some land today, have some maybe 50,000, 30,000 profits tomorrow. And before you know it, everything is exhausted in the next day. So I have to work another 6 months, another 10 months before I can even get maybe 100,000, or it depends. Now, what I have to do then, I was looking for opportunity. I need more, because I know what I can do. So what I have to do is just like, let me look for what I can do to cover up this. Because this is a lady that I lost my dad, so painful, when I was 2 years old. I lost my dad, and I look up to my mom. Like, this woman, she's suffering. She has to brought me up to this, like, over 30 years. She was only one I knew. I grew up to know her like that. So I was like, how do I go about it? I had to just find something to help this woman. In fact, I think at that time, I'm the husband to my mom. So I was looking for what to do. Even I could not even feed myself. How do I feed my mother? How do I feed my siblings? And they are there suffering. So what I have to do now is like, let me look for what to do. And I keep on searching. Fortunately for me, I ran to Phytoscience. When I discovered Phytoscience, I blessed my hotline, the one that linked me up to this Phytoscience, because I think I begged one day that I needed money to eat. So then I said, you beg every day. Let us join this company. And I said yes to it. In fact, the day he asked me to come, I didn't have money. I had to find a way to borrow money and come to the office for the seminar. Fortunately, when I got into the office, I was amazed. You can imagine, this is a lady that couldn't even feed herself. You can imagine, this is a lady that was hustling with, I was struggling. You know one thing, I look up to my mom one day, and I promised her as I was little, because that day they sent me out of class. She didn't have money to pay my school fees. Sometimes my mom had to go and beg for her because she can pay, she can feed us. I look up to her and I told her that if I did not do this exam, I promise you I will get out of this problem. You don't worry, I will work it out. So all those things it was ringing in my head that how can I get out of this? So when I got the opportunity, I just had to find a way to do it. So this is a lady that doesn't even know. I've been in Lagos for like more than 8 years. I didn't know airport gates. Through phytoscience, I was able to fly. It's something that you are not even thinking about. And that reminds me, the first that I entered phytoscience, I saw people wearing some cloth, customized one. They wrote Dubai. So I asked them, how do you got this? They told me, it was the phytoscience. We are able to get there. That is the way the promise does. And I asked that they did it. They told me. I said, no problem. I promise you, I will wear this one day. So this person that is talking to you doesn't have even a dime, even to transfer my side. But I told them I will did it. So every time I think about it, I was thinking. So when I found myself at airport, I was like, so is it real? Me airport. This is someone that doesn't even have international passport. I didn't even have anything to do with airport because there's nothing for me to. I see. I qualified. I went to this international passport with 0 naira. I didn't pay a dime. This is an international free trip. And I came back ending of August. After I've earned over $13,000 in my pocket, the company to appreciate us. And as I'm talking now, I've qualified for another one, which is Dubai next year. That is what you are talking about. Aside from financial breakthrough, I'm talking about. I can see. This is someone that I told you doesn't have money to feed as a talker of our mother. I can call my mom now and say, Mom, please take this, take that. Because when the woman come one day that, how are you doing this? How are you making it? I say it's your prayer that helped me. So I am here now. I promise you, and I'm fulfilling my promise. That is the business we are talking about. As for financial breakthrough, this is a lady that at least I have my land by His grace. I have something I can call car by His grace. It has beyond financial breakthrough. I have a lot of opportunity. Now, when we are talking of an international breakthrough, as I'm talking now, I have my international breakthrough to Ghana. You see, I didn't know Ghana. I knew Ghana through Phytoscience. I've not been to Ghana, but I was in Ghana through Phytoscience. I was talking to someone in the US, and she said she's someone that always call on me. I told her I want to come to US. She said, you are good to go. I didn't know this woman for anywhere. I now have this international connection through this Phytoscience. And this is someone that I've not even think of getting international passport in my life. Because you see, I'm looking for where I'm coming from. Even none of my family, when I enter plane, I was looking inside the plane like, is it plane? This is how it looks like. It wasn't coming to me that it can be so fast that way. I didn't thought of that. So when I discovered that, wow, so this is real. So when they said yes, is there Phytoscience promise and it fulfilled? When I returned, I have to talk to everybody more and more. And now I'm going to Dubai by next year. That is what we are talking about here. Now, aside from that, you see, when I came in, I didn't have anything to even start with the business. That is what you're supposed to think. And this is a lady that always think of how my mom is my priority in life. I didn't even think of anything. Once you talk about my mom, I was like, my mom always sick when I know her. So if this fellow can help my mom, then they can help myself. So I have to do the business. And I didn't have money to start. So money is not an excuse. I don't have money is not a problem. What I did is just to say, okay, I don't have money, but how are you doing it? Because if I can work in real estate, by profession, I am a microbiologist, I'm a science person. I'm not a marketer. So it's my field in science. So if I'm going out there and talk to people about health, it's what I want. You see, so I think of, okay, let me do well here. And when I grab it, I was able to get it right. And then, you see, when I talked to people that I didn't have money when I started, they didn't believe me. They thought I was lying. I told them I didn't have it. In fact, I didn't have transport. Even to buy the flyer, I didn't have the money. So what I have to do is to get it. I bless those leaders God gave me that surrounded me. I bless God for their life. They're able to gather me. When I talk to them, they listen. That's what I'm telling some people. When you are here this evening, tonight, you are here. Please, just try to say yes. I think that is just it. Say yes to Phytoscience. You will never regret, because I did not listen that day. I said, oh, it's as usual. Where could I be now? How do I feed my mom? You see, my mom see me as her husband. Because she see me that I'm always there for her. How do I have the breakthrough? You see, that is what you have to do. You have to summon courage and say yes to Phytoscience. And say yes to Phytoscience. And what you have to do, just contact the person that gave you the link, that shared the link with you. Tell the person, how do I go about it? Because if I can go to this, I can still go to another one. And it's not stopping. Once you get it, you are getting it right. You are going higher and higher and higher. You are not coming down again. So if you can ask something that can give you, okay, for instance, they called me that my mom was sick. When they told me she was sick, assuming, because before even I joined real estate, I worked in a lab as my field. I worked in a lab that they told my mom was sick. I couldn't go and check my mother. But when I joined Phytoscience, I have the product to treat her, and I have time me time to go and check my mom. Then when I was working in that lab, I told this boss that my mom is sick, she's dying, and she don't have anybody aside from me. Can you see that kind of bitter story? This man told me I can't leave his job. So I was like, how can I do it? This woman, you don't have anybody. How do I survive? That is how I got angry. I joined real estate. It wasn't working. Then when I joined this one, I checked my background. I felt like, no, this is where I belong to. Welcome to aspect, I'm good to go. Welcome to financial aspect, I'm good to go. Welcome to some assets that I didn't even think I can have in my life, I'm able to have it. So please, if you are here tonight and you are here for the first time, just check in my story. That if someone like this, I came from nothing, I came from zero. I'm talking of millions today. None of my family have talked of millions. That is the truth of the matter. Not even my mom, sometimes she feel like, oh, this money you are calling is too much. Because even your family side, that they didn't talk with this kind of money. That is what Phytoscience can do. So, and when you say yes to the system, you are good to go. You just have to say yes. I know that some people are here that are also invited, that I'm using this opportunity to talk to. Please say yes to the system, and you never regret of doing that. So that is what I have to share tonight, which I'm very grateful for my great leader. Thank you so much for this.
All right. Thank you very much, my wonderful sister. And I really enjoyed our stay together in Mauritius. We had fun. And now I'm happy that you have qualified for another one in Dubai. Imagine somebody that does not even have international passport. Where will you even get money? I think that also happens to me. It's also part of my story. You know, when you don't even have any means of travel out, if you don't even have money, you won't even think of traveling out, not to even think of having passport. I remember I was forced to get an international passport, and my first international passport, I took it, and I had it with me for more than almost 5 years. Nothing happened, and it expired, and I didn't renew it until another 7 years. Imagine that. But today I can tell you, God be the glory, Phytoscience is a game changer, has changed a whole lot of life, including myself. And that's what we are telling you. We have a proven system. We have a system that is working. Just come in, do what you need to do. Just copy and paste. We have a system, copy and paste, and you see it working. We know a lot of people out there, a lot of people don't like multi-level marketing because they have this mentality of I have to sell, I have to talk. No, there is a way to get it done. And one of the things we enjoy in Phytoscience, we have a support system that help you to get it done. We have a support system, and that support system is what will help you to drive your business. Thank you very much for sharing. And I will call on another person. Our time is fast spent. We are going to close very soon. I can tell you that. We have another powerful woman. I also traveled together to Mauritius, to Dubai, and some other places. And, the person I'm going to call now is Mrs. Margaret Aneke. Please, if you are here, please, you have the floor. Okay, I can see you. You are a co-host, you can meet yourself and let people hear your story, your journey so far with Phytoscience, how you started, your struggles, and what Phytoscience has helped you to achieve, and a whole lot of things like that. So you have the floor. Madam Margaret, are you there? Madam Margaret, are you there? Okay, I don't think she's there. Okay, in the absence of, okay, she's not there. Please, my co-host, help me to check what is happening. Maybe our network is down or what have you. Okay, let me quickly give you the part of my own. Okay, Margaret, you are on. I can see you. You can unmute yourself. Please, let's hear your story. We have 5 minutes. We are giving you 5 minutes to share your story. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, my viewers out there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're actually viewing us from this time of the day. My name is Margaret Onomi Aniki. I majored in management sciences, and I'm a mother of 3 with a beautiful home. I am an entrepreneur right now as I speak, doing lots of businesses. Some of these businesses in losses and some other ones in gains. But I've gained awesome experiences over those years doing these businesses. And there's this particular one in finding my path because I actually doing my businesses, hustling. You know what I mean by hustling? I'm puzzling the business of buying and selling. And I actually had a lot of debts around me to pay. But because I love a life of being financially free, I actually want to take good care of myself and live my dream life, and by extension, take care of my family. And so I never relented despite the losses I have in some of these businesses I've ventured into. I have the drive because I love traveling, in quotes. Doing these businesses, I've been a slave to time. You know what that means? I do not have the time of my own. And I keep pushing. And along the line, there's this particular one that I ventured into, and that's some years back now, that almost ruined my marriage, I must tell you. I actually invested because at the point I'm talking about doing my hustling and puzzling business, I never had any money that is bearing my name. And I saw that opportunity back then, and I decided to plug into it, still finding my path. And when I plugged into it, I invested over 2.5 million naira back then. You know what that means? And because that money is actually not my money, it belongs to my husband. And why I was able to access the money, invested the money there. And within weeks, I tell you, this platform was closed down. You know what that means? It was not easy. That was the darkest moment of my life. I felt the world has actually come to an end for me. Because I can vividly remember a lot of times, you know what I mean, ladies, when you take your time to prepare meal for your man, for your husband, and he comes back home and then looks at you and your meal and then walks away and tell you, I am not eating. Rejecting my food several times. It was a very dark moment for me. Several nights I would cry. And not just that, he denied me my affection as a woman over time, which makes me feel more bad about the whole system because he wanted me to pay that money back. But because I have a drive, financially free, because I want to have time freedom, because I have a target to take care of my family members, like my old mom, and then live a life of my dream. I never knew what holidays was all about. Not until I came in contact with this wonderful platform called Phytoscience, where today I can actually smile and live the life of my dream. But then when I got this opportunity, how do I get started? It was just a few years into when I had that problem, that crisis in my home that almost ruined my marriage. And when I got the opportunity, because I had no money, I had to call back to him.
Hello, Mr. Mike.
I can hear you. Madam Margaret, we can't hear you.
Okay.
I think our audio.
Madam Margaret, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can see. Let me check what's happening. We can't hear. We can't hear you. Check your. Check your check your mic, please.
It's not muted, but I don't know what it was wrong. Check your mic.
In that case, it could be network. It could be network. You know, we don't have to.
Yes,
now,
yes.
Okay, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
That I saw this gold mine. I went back to my friend and I said, hey, I found something awesome. That's my dream coming true. You can actually see me on board. I love traveling. And so when I told her, she said, hey, the only thing I can do to you is I'm going to give you my products, and if you're able to market it, then you can make up the money, you know, to get your package and partner with this wonderful platform. And I said, fine, okay. And because I have that drive, remember, I have in quote 2.5 million naira that I need to pay back to my husband. Okay. And I sold the product. And because I sold the product, I was able to join the business of Phytoscience, the mind-blowing business. And when I joined Phytoscience, it's all about sharing information. It's no longer in the hustling and puzzling world that I'm coming from. Just share for me information about how people can actually live healthy and then make financial freedom. And that was all I was doing. And you know what? This 2.5 million naira, if I can call his attention, he can say, I have paid this 2.5 million naira in tons over and over and over and over all those years. And then my dream, has it come true? Oh, yes. And I have freedom to travel around the world. Where me, coming from nowhere, living a life of a celebrity, living the life of my dream. And then, not just for myself, impacting people's life. I can tell you that I've been able to impact a lot of persons. Like I mentioned, leading team of entrepreneurs across Nigeria, Ghana, Malaysia, and the UK. I've been able to touch life of someone like Mr. Kingsley Anosike, who, by extension, you know what that means? A man who has no name in his family. Family have said, hey, you're gone, because he sold the only car he had to invest in one of those platforms as well. And then he was left with nothing. Wife rejected him. Children, no more respect. And you know, when he said yes, because I connected him, he said yes to this wonderful opportunity. Mr. Kingsley Anosike was handed a brand new car worth 10,000 US dollars. Thank you so much. And we are just connecting friends to join this wonderful, live the dream, your dream life, a life you desire to live. And Phytoscience is ready to offer you such opportunities. I've been able so far to get properties from this wonderful organization. And my children, my family, and my husband, who was then with my food, I'm very sure he will no longer reject my food. He doesn't do that anymore, but he eats with all joy. And Phytoscience has given us an awesome opportunity to have a vacation on our own, which we traveled together and had good times. I tell you, those moments were out of this world. So if you can actually believe what we're saying tonight, if you actually see Phytoscience, you want to change your status, you want to change your environment, you want to change your lifestyle, you want to live a life of your dream, come on to Phytoscience. Phytoscience is actually not everything, but I tell you, Phytoscience is that ladder that's going to help you to achieve your dream life, to live the dream life. And again, Phytoscience is ready and is willing to support anyone. The support system I got here, wow, support system. Where you come on board and you see leaders who are going to take you by the hand, and they are ready to work with you until you achieve your dreams. And that is only possible nowhere else but Phytoscience. So I'm inviting and employing you tonight. Come on board, join Phytoscience, and your story will be changed. Like my story has changed. Like I'm telling you my story tonight. And we all are going to live our dream life. Thank you so very much. This is a little story I'm going to share to you, and many more are unfolding. Thank you, my host. Thanks so very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Margaret. Phytoscience is really a blessing to you, and to bless is a blessing to many, many people around the world, including myself today. And that's why we can call out, we can come out to share our testimony, to let people know our journey so far. Many of us that share our story today, see a lot of people started from just the scratch. We listen to a lot of people that have talked. Not many of them do not have money. So because we have a lot of people on this platform today, what is running through their mind is, I don't have the money. All this money you are mentioning, I don't have it. And because of that, they cannot do it. Money is not the first thing you think of in multi-level marketing. The very first thing is say yes, then start learning, ask questions, think out of box. It's only when you think out of box, money will come. So there are so many methods to get started, and that is the secret of multi-level marketing. When you connect with the right person, they will tell you how to go about it, and before you know it, you are going to be celebrated the way a lot of people have been celebrated. So thank you, Madam Margaret, for sharing. Our time is fast spent. We are. Let me just say we have about 10-15 minutes to go. And before we go, we are going to allow our guests to ask one or two questions so that, and the one we cannot really attend to, refer them to the people, to that person that invite them so that they can get more information on how to get started and how to start the business immediately. I will call on Mrs. Patient. I wouldn't know if Mrs. Patient is on ground. I think she's been having network issues.
She's not on ground.
She's not. Okay. In that case, let me quickly run through, let me quickly say one or two things concerning myself as well. Let me tell you how Phytoscience has really blessed me. And I really want to give thanks to God Almighty for giving me the opportunity to see Phytoscience as at the time that I would describe as going back to the village. Because I was actually thinking of going back to the village when I saw Phytoscience. The problem started, when a time just came. I lost everything by profession. I'm a botanist, and I actually work with a particular financial company. And on the long run, you don't know what happened. In the shortest period of time, they just folded up and they gave us an apartment. They pay like 2-3 years rent, and they were promising us they are going to pay our salary. We were working before they finally, explained to us that the business will not be able to continue. And that was the situation I found myself. So in the course of looking for how to break free from stereotype lifestyle, how to break free from, borrowing money, how to break free from, living the kind of lifestyle that I noticed that is becoming a pattern in my family. When you look at your family at times and you look at this is a pattern, then I had to fear for my life. And I started reading, I started asking questions, and I ventured into multi-level marketing. So I've done several, but I can tell you, Phytoscience is the game changer, is the company that really give me what I've been looking for. I'm a kind of person, I love good lifestyle. I'm a kind of person, I love traveling, I love gadgets, I love cars. And all this is what Phytoscience has really helped me to achieve. This is a person, before now, I mentioned it earlier, I couldn't afford to pay my 2 years rent. And as a result of that, all my belongings were thrown in front of the house. And I was thinking, where will I go? So Phytoscience just came from out of the blue, and I said yes. And when I said yes to Phytoscience, it happened that within just shortest period of joining Phytoscience, and I must tell you, I didn't have money because I told you I did not even have money to pay my house rent, even to pay NEPA bill, because I was living in a barrack house where we have about 16, tenants, in the compound. And when they bring NEPA bill and water bill, electricity bill, we have to share it accordingly. And giving me 300 naira bill becomes a problem. If my phone rings, I will have to use pillow to, to press it down so that it doesn't ring out, because I don't want them to know I'm inside, because I already told them I'm out. So that was the situation, and my children couldn't go to school for 2 years. Things became so hard. I will have to do a lot of hard work, hard job to live, to survive. But when Phytoscience came, the game changed within just 3 months. I can tell you, something just happened within just 3 months. That 3 months became something that a lot of people around me were like, what have you gone to do? People that knew me then, they noticed something happened. And to a lot of people, what came to their mind was, he must have gone to join Yahoo, or he must have gone to do something, because that kind of transformation is so powerful to the extent that I myself, I couldn't believe myself. So I started the business with borrow fund. That was when silver registration was at 25,000 naira. I couldn't afford it. And thank you to my upline, my wonderful upline, Mr. Jide Olauke. He registered me. I said yes. And we started the business. And I can tell you, within just 3 months of the business, I was able to rent a 3-bedroom apartment. I was able to put my children back to school. And I was able to get my first car. And people were like, what happened? I myself, I was like, I could remember my last company that I partnered with before I joined Phytoscience. I was there, and I always look at it, when will I be able to gather money to buy a car? Because I knew that, for you to get a car, it runs into millions. And that really remind me what happened to my dad. When I look at the pattern, my dad was a kind of person, he also looked into the pattern that has been happening in the family, and he forced himself to get a car. He happens to be the first person to get a car in my entire family. I happen to know my grandfather, and my grandfather told me the story of his own father and what have you. I was like, this cannot continue. So my father forced himself to get a car. And I want to tell you, ask me what kind of car my dad got. He got a car that we went together to where they said different part of the car. You have to buy bonnet separately, you buy steering separately. We bought everything separately, and we took it to where and they start assembling it. It took us like almost 2 months for them to assemble that car. And I'll wake up in the morning, me and my daddy will go there, we'll sit with the weather, they will do panel beating, they will do joining, we'll get there in the morning, we leave that place around evening time, just because he wanted to break that gene. So that was how he got his first car. And the car I was talking about was happens to be that is Peugeot 504. And I could remember that, and he painted it blue. And that car, I dare not touch the key. When things like that happen, you can't go near such a car. So, and I love car. I wanted to learn how to drive car, but my daddy would sleep with the key, put it under his pillow, and that has always been the struggle. So when I joined Phytoscience and I got my first car, my daddy just gave me a wonderful hug. And I was like, this is how people life change. So I want to say a very big thank you to God Almighty for showing me Phytoscience. I want to say a very big thank you to Phytoscience Management International and our African director for bringing this opportunity to us. This is someone that has never been to any part of the world. I've never get out of this country before, but through Phytoscience, I've been able to travel around the world. And traveling is not a problem to me anymore. Spending money is not a problem to me anymore. Before now, I used to be very, very scared of my house rent. I used to be very, very scared of how to settle so many bills, school fees, this and that, and what have you. And I remember there was a particular time my kid told me they wanted me to take them to ShopRite, and one of those beautiful places. And I was like, don't worry, we'll do it during the Christmas. And that has always been my excuse. But today, to God be the glory, and I can afford to do all those things that I couldn't do before now with ease, because this is a system that pays me on a daily basis. This is a business opportunity that's where we're raking money, we're raking dollars, and we translate it to Naira. And you understand that when you are in Nigeria, you earn dollar and you translate it to Naira, it becomes something big. If it is property, God has really helped me to acquire many properties around in Nigeria, and I have a lot of building that is in developing state, and that is the story today. That is what we want people to enjoy. It is doable. With fights, you can get it done. If money is a problem, then what's stopping you from making more money? How will you feel if you have $500,000, 500,000 USD added to what you have? How will you feel if you make $1 million US in this business? I can tell you, with just one of my accounts, I've earned close to 200,000. With my second account, I've earned over 30,000 USD. with my stored account, I'm closing to 30,000 USD again. That is the story today. So it is doable. All you just say is yes and learn how you can get it done. Don't forget, you must submit yourself for learning. You have to learn. You have to unlearn. There are a lot of things that a lot of people have put in their mind. You have to open your mind. I've done it before. It's not like Phytoscience. You have never done Phytoscience before. You must have. It's possible you have done every other one before, but not Phytoscience. I've done so many other ones, but we are telling you Phytoscience is quite different. It's a beautiful business opportunity, and we have product that is speaking for us. The powerhouse. The reason why people are making money in Phytoscience because we have a product that is working. That's the secret behind the success story we are sharing today. If our product is not working, then there won't be money. So we are in over 41 countries of the world. You can build your business around the world. All you just have to do is get involved, then start telling people, start talking to people around you. You can tell them, then you can bring them to platform like this where a lot of people will help you to do the talking. We have so many forums that you can join. We have our seminars, international trainings. We have our Nigerian training. You can join all these things, and this will help you. Before you know it, how will you feel if your life is being transformed in 3 months? Now, if I show you my latest gadgets now, and the day I got that gadget, I was like, where did I get the money from? Because it's just beyond my imagination. It's beyond my imagination. I got my first car within 3 months. I got my second car within 9 months thereabout. I got the third one exactly maybe about 1.5 years. I'm on the fourth one now. So what I'm talking about, this is the business that I started with zero fund. I do not have money. Try to understand that I did not have any money in my pocket. I was so broke, more than the church rat. But today, it's a blessing in my hand and it's a blessing in so many people's hand. Phytoscience is a blessing. Please join us. I'm not going to regret it. I wouldn't want to take much of our time. I think it's better we go into question and answer now so that we can allow our guests to have a wonderful night rest. Maybe we are going to attend to about 2, let's say minimum of 5 questions. If you have a question, please, you can just raise up your hand.
Mike.
And I want our host. Yes, sir?
I think, well, if you can take just 2, because that time is fast spent. I'm checking on the chat room. There's a question that says, which is the best entry package? Is it coming as a platinum or splitting it into multiple accounts and start upgrading them? Please, I need answers.
Okay, let me quickly answer that so that we don't waste much time. We want to close this meeting in the next 5 minutes, or let's say probably 10 minutes. Now, the best place to run your business successfully, to maximize earning, to maximize profit, is becoming a platinum. I told you I started as a silver, but I was able to upgrade because there is a platform for upgrade when I joined. So I upgraded from silver to platinum. If I do not upgrade it, then I will remain a silver, then I will be losing a whole lot of money. So you cannot compare yourself with somebody who is a platinum. If you are a silver, you can't earn the same thing. You bring the same thing to the table. The platinum earn up to infinity, and platinum has so many other advantages. So if you have the money to start as a platinum, just come in as a platinum and start your business straight. Then you now have a good package for people who does not have the money for platinum straight. That's the essence of the promo. You can join with good package, automatically you become a platinum. So many people have used that promo to become a platinum. It's helping you to save money. You are paying 978.25 USD compared to 2,400 USD. So that's the advantage. If you have the money, then start your business as a platinum. Thank you very much. I think I've been able to answer that one. Any other question?
I think there's no more question.
Okay, please check the chats for us. Any of our hosts, if you see any question, please let's quickly attend to it so that we can close this meeting. And I want to say thank you to all our guests for staying glued to your screen. Thank you very much for listening to our success story, for listening to our journey so far with Phytoscience. And all we want you to do is come on board with us and come and enjoy a quality lifestyle. Come and enjoy what other people are enjoying, other wonderful benefits in terms of health and in terms of wealth. This is what what we're asking you to do. All you need to do is go back to the person that invites you, that refer you to this place, and ask the person how you can start immediately. You can join from any part of the world, wherever you find yourself. Our product travel to places we have FDA certification, meaning our product can travel to any part of the world with no disturbance. So that's what we are talking about. Get back to the person that refer you, and the person will tell you more on how to join and how to get your registration done. Thank you very much. On Mondays and Wednesday, we always have our meeting. Our Earth Direct talk is always on Monday, and our business presentation is always on Wednesday. So next week, Monday, we are going to have another wonderful Earth Direct testimony where people will come out to share their testimony before and after, what they use our product to treat, what they use our product to achieve, and what have you. That's what we did last Monday. And next week, Wednesday, we are going to have a repeated version of our journey so far with Phytoscience, with another set of people, with new hosts and things like that. So get yourself prepared for next week, Monday.
Recording
Get a lot of
stopped.
and you are good to go. Thank you very much, all my hosts. Thank you very much, all my leaders. I